Hey there! You probably know by now that the way you speak determines how people accord you respect. Did you know that it is wrong to say, I schooled at the University of Port Harcourt? Rather, you should say, I attended the University of Port Harcourt. It is wrong to say, she has taken in. Rather, you should say, she's pregnant. It's also wrong to say, my phone is spoiled. Rather, you should say, my phone is broken, my phone has packed up, or my phone is out of order. Now, that's why a program has been designed to help you improve your spoken and written English. Join me on this station every Saturday from 5:30 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. on the program English with King Ifey to learn new things that can help you improve your fluency and eloquence. I am King Ifey and I love to see you prosper. Hello there. You're welcome to English with King Ifey. English with King Ifey is a program designed to help you improve the way you speak the English language and help you correct all the grammatical errors that many of us are used to. This is to help you prepare for examinations such as IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, and all other examinations that test your writing and speaking proficiency in the English language. Without further ado, let's get down to brass tacks. Today on the show, we shall continue to discuss countability of noun. Did you know that pluralized words such as furnitures, baggages, luggages, and protocols are wrong? You should not add the plural marker s to them because they are all uncountable nouns. So, it is not all protocols observed. Rather, you should say all protocol observed. Do not say she came with many luggages. Rather say she came with so much luggage. And finally, the word furniture refers to tables, desks, chairs together. So it would be wrong to say furnitures. And so you should not say we need some office furnitures. Rather, you should say we need to get some office furniture. Finally, the word furniture, which refers to tables, desks, chairs together, should not be used or should not be. Finally, the word furniture refers to tables, desks, chairs together. So it will be wrong to say furnitures. Do not say we need to get some furnitures. Do not say we need to get some office furnitures. Rather, you should say we need to get some office furniture. Furniture, just like the word equipment, must always be followed by a singular verb. Do not say, we have some old equipments and furnitures in our garage. Rather, you should say, we have some old equipment and furniture in our garage. If you want to itemize equipment and furniture, you should say a piece of equipment or a piece of furniture. In other words, a table or a chair can be referred to as a piece of furniture. So, it would be wrong to say, he only has a furniture in his house, or he has two furnitures in his house. That would be wrong. Rather, you should say, he only has a piece of furniture in his house, or he has two pieces of furniture in his house. Now, the same can be said for the word clothing and wear. Of course, clothing and wear are equally uncountable nouns. This equally means that it is bad grammar to pluralize them. Listen to the following wrong phrases and then learn the right phrases to use. It is wrong to say men's wears, babies wears, ladies wears, casual wears, evening wears, party wears. These noun phrases are wrong because they have been made countable, whereas they are uncountable. So, the right expressions should be men's wear, babies wear, ladies wear, casual wear, evening wear, and party wear. Finally, let us look at three words that we often confuse for one another. They are clothes, cloths, and clothing. Don't worry, you can find the transcript of every episode of mine on my website at englishwithkingifey.com. So let's begin. The word cloth, which is spelled C-L-O-T-H, is countable. Now, if Cloth is a piece of material for cleaning or covering something. For example, you say a dishcloth or a tablecloth. The plural of cloth is cloths with an S. You simply add an S to it. The next word is clothes. Clothes is often used in the plural form, or basically used in the plural form, and it's spelled C-L-O-T-H-E-S. We shall discuss plural nouns in subsequent episodes, but for now, let's just take a look at the word clothes. Now, all plural nouns are known to always be in their plural forms. The word clothes is so peculiar in that it does not in any way agree with numbers. So it would be wrong to say, I have 3 clothes in my bag, or I came with only 2 clothes. It is also wrong to make the clothes singular. That means you should not say, I only have 1 cloth in my bag. It is better to say the clothing you have, such as a shirt, a pair of trousers, a skirt, or a blouse. You can equally say, I have 1 item of clothing in my bag, or I have an item of clothing in my bag. We use the word clothing like that because it is an uncountable noun. You should equally take note of the difference in pronunciation of this word. Cloth, which is spelled C-L-O-T-H, is pronounced with an O sound, cloth, and then clothes, which is spelled C-L-O-T-H-E-S, is pronounced with an O sound, clothes, and clothing, spelled C-L-O-T-H-I-N-G, is pronounced clothing, clothing, clothing. Now let's quickly go over to words we often mispronounce. This segment is not set out to impose an accent upon anyone. Rather, it aims to help you correct your mispronunciation of words that are due to you not knowing the right pronunciation for the words. You also need to be aware that there are 2 categories of mispronunciations. They are mispronunciation due to mother tongue interferences and mispronunciation due to ignorance. We shall focus mostly on mispronunciation due to ignorance because that can easily be fixed. But mispronunciation due to mother tongue interferences are often difficult to deal with and can take time and practice to overcome. Here are 5 simple words that you may have been mispronouncing. Now, the first word is A-R-E-N''T. This word is often pronounced aren't. Rather, it is pronounced aunt, and it should rhyme with the word aunt. Now, your aunt is your father or your mother's sister. So, aunt, not aren't. Aunt. Say the word aunt, aunt, aunt. It is wrong to say, 2 of my aunts aren't coming for the party. You should say, 2 of my aunts aren't coming for the party. Again, 2 of my aunts aren't coming for the party, not aren't coming for the party. Now, the next word that we often mispronounce is the word W-E-R-E-N''T. Now, this word is often mispronounced as weren't. Rather, it should be pronounced as weren't, not weren't. So it is wrong to say, weren't you informed that the party would be in the evening? Rather, you should say, weren't you informed that the party would be in the evening? Weren't, not weren't. Again, weren't, not weren't. The last word here is the word D-I-D-N''T. This word is not pronounced didn't. Rather, you say didn't. It should come in 2 syllables. So, you should not say, he didn't tell me. Rather, you should say, he didn't tell me. Then, the words BASS, which means the lowest adult male singing voice, is not pronounced bass. Rather, it is pronounced bass. Likewise, the lower female voice, which is lower than the soprano, is not pronounced alto. rather it is pronounced alto. Let's take a look at this sentence. Normally, you would read this sentence like this. The alto singer said they weren't informed that the bass singer didn't rehearse their part well, and that's why they aren't harmonizing as good as they ought to. Now, the right way to read this word would be, the alto singer said they weren't informed that the bass singers didn't rehearse their part well, and that's why they aren't harmonizing as good as they ought to. So from the sentence, the words mispronounced are alto, weren't, bass, there, aren't, and harmonizing. So most people will say alto, weren't, bass, there, aren't, and harmonizing instead of harmonizing. Okay, so now if you were able to fix alto, which is wrongly pronounced as alto, weren't, which is wrongly pronounced as weren't, bass, which is wrongly pronounced as bass, there, which is wrongly pronounced as dear, aren't, which is wrongly pronounced as aren't, and harmonizing, which is wrongly pronounced as harmonizing. If you were able to fix these pronunciations of simple words, you can instantly make your spoken English 3 times better than it is today. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot today. In case you would like to get more information, please check us out on social media via Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at King_Ifey. Follow my Facebook page at King Ifey. The Ifey is spelled I-F-E-Y. You can also subscribe and watch my videos on my YouTube channel at English with King Ifey. Finally, you can equally get this episode of English with King Ifey on my website, englishwithkingifey.com. I equally do have an ebook that's called Win with the Right Grammar, which will enable you excel in your IELTS, TOEFL writing, improve your professional writing, and make you speak a lot better. If you like the program and want to support or sponsor it in whatever way you can, please send us a mail at kingifeymoyally@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. I am King Ifey, and I more than anything love to see you prosper. Thank you. Hey there! You probably know by now that the way you speak determines how people accord you respect. Did you know that it is wrong to say, I schooled at the University of Port Harcourt? Rather, you should say, I attended the University of Port Harcourt. It is wrong to say, she has taken in. Rather, you should say, she is pregnant. It's also wrong to say, my phone is spoiled. Rather, you should say, my phone is broken, my phone has packed up, or my phone is out of order. Now, that's why a program has been designed to help you improve your spoken and written English. Join me on this station every Saturday from 5:30 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. on the program English with King Ifey to learn new things that can help you improve your fluency and eloquence. I am King Ifey, and I love to see you prosper.